welcome back to another video. In this video we are in our storage room and we have a big project, and that is to get this boiler, hot water tank, whatever you want to call it, get going. And this is a combined one, so it's gonna be using the central heating boiler that we have that is heating up the house, and it's gonna be using it through these two outlets and warming up our hot water for free essentially while heating up the house. And it has of course an option to heat it with electricity. So this is kind of a system that we need to connect on. The water needs to be brought in here, also for the sink and for the washing machine that's gonna go here, so it needs a water anyways. So yeah, we're gonna bring up the water. We're actually gonna have connections here already prepared for when the sink goes in and the washing machine, so we're actually gonna pre-prepare everything. So this is gonna be our Valentine's project. We're gonna do it together and enjoy our hot water after together as well, without using electricity, because that does add up to our biggest expense in winter, since that is the most expensive thing to heat up in winter. So yeah, let's get started and go to the bathroom and start removing things.
Bye bye water. Perfect. Keep going, keep going. Okay.
Pretty secure. So we have finished the water pipes here to the water heater, and we also prepared here, as you can see. Cold is gonna go for the washing machine and the sink, and hot is also gonna be for the sink. So it's gonna be perfect for when we actually have to do it. So we're pre-preparing that for future, since it's gonna be in the near future. And yeah, I wouldn't like to slice these pipes up again, and that's just much harder because right now we have to slice this pipe. We could have done it like this as well, because I knew the boiler was gonna go here. I could have pre-prepared it already, but it's okay. We're gonna do it now and slice it open and add the connections. We have done it before in the bedroom and also in the bathroom for the radiator there, so it's not that hard to do it. So we're gonna do that after. So now let's go to the bathroom and attach it there, so it's attached to the water, the hot and cold outlet, so it's all hooked on. Let's go. So the water part is all done. Now we need to hook it into the central heating, so it starts to heat up with our heating boiler. So what we have to do, a big problem we have, is that we run out of corners. We have everything else we need for 16mm, but we run out of corners. We have a lot of this. We have 2 bags of this ones, which are corners with threads on it, but they don't help us in just being a corner. So yeah, so what we have to do, in our local store doesn't sell 16mm, they only start at 20mm. We have these connections which switch from 16 to 20. We have enough of them where we can switch to it, so we're gonna go buy those parts. But before we do that, we have to also switch the tool to 20mm, because currently it's on 16. So while we use it, so it cools down, it takes a while for it to cool down because it's really hot. So I can swap them to 20mm. So we're gonna quickly finish up all the 20mm, which is here. So we're gonna cut this off the pipe, we're gonna split it, and we're gonna kind of connect it up to here. So we're gonna, instead of putting both of these pipes, so one is feed and one is return, we're just gonna go with the feed, because this is a loop going through, so it's gonna go feed in and the feed back out into the radiators and to the bathroom. Once this thing heats up fully to a nice temperature, which it will not cool down anyways ever that quickly, it will be providing hot water, hot to the radiators as well. So I think it's not going to be really a problem in that sense, that it's in a loop instead of being its independent thing. So yeah, let's cut it open, see how much water is coming out of here. Hopefully not too much, and hopefully it doesn't even fill up this thing. And yeah, and then we're gonna attach this and go to the store to get 20mm. So we are back from the shop, and we kind of changed our plan in the sense of how we're gonna actually attach it. We are gonna use this ones. These are stainless steel pipes that can hold a lot of pressure and heat. And the reason is because these connections are pretty expensive already, but then when you have a connection like this with a thread, This was €4 for the size. We have them at 16mm, but at 20mm they're €4, and this is €4.50 each. The only thing we didn't realize that one of them goes higher than the other, so we could have actually bought one a bit shorter. We bought them both same size, but it's gonna be okay. All of this gets hidden here away anyways, and we're probably gonna have a cupboard here for kind of utility. So it's not gonna be really visible or bothering the look, and we can always change in the future and use this for somewhere else. So yeah, let's get started, attach the pipes, and we are done.
Yeah, that's gonna be way faster because it's just like click, click, done.
Yeah, and these are with rubbers as well, so you don't need to worry about putting anything for sealing the thread, because they have rubbers and they seal, kind of self-seal with tightening.
Oh,
very
amazing.
easy. So as you can see, it's all done. The whole system is set up. Everything is ready to go, and we're gonna turn it on tonight and see how it works. And yes, it doesn't look the best, but it does the job, and it's all gonna get hidden, as I said. So in this case, anyways, it would have been a lot of pipes and much more waste if we did it with plastic pipes. So this in theory is a lot easier and a lot less likely to leak, because it's just one pipe going to the connection. And yeah, we're gonna update you in one of the next videos how it's working, and we'll see how fast it heats up. If it heats up tonight with the one fire we're gonna do, you know, our fire burns for 4 or 5 hours, and if this thing gets fully hot, I'm gonna be extremely happy, because that means you can take a shower in the morning, shower in the evening, no problem at all, and this thing will be nice and warm all the time. The one thing I'm not sure exactly how it works is, once this thing is fully warm, I guess it shouldn't affect the system in a sense where the stove is finished and this is gonna keep the pipes warm, because it's high up and the pipes will just stay warm. It's not gonna self-flow, so once the pump turns on, this thing is not gonna be cooled down, because if cold water keeps circulating through, it's gonna be like kind of cooling the water in there. But I think that's not gonna happen if that's not turned on, because it turns off as soon as the stove is finished. Anyways, there's something that it's not something you can really see working or see something succeeding. So yeah, it's gonna take a while for us to really know how good it's working. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna see you next time. We have a lot to do in this room and in the basement.
Yeah, we have to continue in the basement, but first we have to clean up.
This is a mess here, yeah.